Alright, greetings everyone, this is FODV93, and welcome back to Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy. Last time, we actually took down 4 of the Stardroids. We just realized that they're pretty much immune to what we have right now for weapons, so we got ourselves equipped with a new buster called the Mega Arm, which allows us to take down the Stardroids. And this time we're going to be taking the fight to Terra. So let's see what he has up his sleeve. Okay, nothing. The Mega Arm Mega Arm works like this. You actually charge it up like the normal buster would, but instead of a big shot, it actually fires off a large fist. That fist is charged up with energy, and is just as tough as the regular Mega Buster. That's strange, there is nothing here. Well, let's look and see what we got. Oh, Terra. It's been a long time, Mega Man. I didn't expect you in one piece again. But that is of little consequence now. I will destroy you as I did before and avenge my fallen comrades. Dark Moon, attack! Okay, then oh, wow. So it seems like Dark Moon is actually... Well, give it a sec to fully form here. Dark Moon here is actually a devil. Well, when I mean devil, I mean like, you know... Like, yeah, hold on. Up. Wrong. Up and out. Okay. Dark Moon is basically another Yellow Devil representative, basically. And yeah, this is the only devil-based boss within the entire Game Boy lineup, because there are no other fights like this in previous games. Not within 1, 2, 3, not even 4 on the Game Boy. So this is the one and only Yellow Devil-based boss fight. What I mean by Yellow Devil-based boss fight, I mean by the fact that this particular boss will split itself up, will actually just attack you by shooting projectiles at you, and then from there, it will split itself up into several pieces that go within various pathways, to which you must dodge each and single projectile, and the boss itself will actually put itself back together by going into the opposite side of the screen. Lather, rinse, repeat, and you got yourself a Yellow Devil. It's infamous because of the fact that the first appearance of the Yellow Devil was so difficult. And ever since, I don't think there really has been a Yellow Devil boss fight that has been as tough or equally tougher or stronger than the one that we fought within Mega Man 1. Oh, welcome back, Mega Man. I've just discovered some shocking news. The Stardroids have been using the resources from Earth to create an even more powerful generation of robots. If they launch an all-out attack now, we'll be easily defeated. I'm not sure what to do. Dr. Light, we need to strike now. If you can transform Rush for space travel, we can try a surprise attack and wipe them out. Okay, I'll start modifying Rush. And give him some extra firepower. This may take some time, so why don't you go exchange your P-chips for items. So for now, what we can do is start to buy some stuff with the P-chips that we have as a whole for some goodies or some upgrades for our Buster Arm, basically. So, I already have like 340 of these, so let's just go with these two because they're actually upgrades for the Mega Arm. This is a power-up for the Mega Arm. Once installed, you can grab and attack the enemy over and over. You need 100 of these for this item. So let's go with that. And the second one, once installed, you can grab an item from far away. You need 90 of these. Do I want it? Yes, I do. Let's see. No. Yes. With this item, this weapon with the least amount of energy will be refilled automatically. You pick up a weapon capsule. You need 140 P-chips for this item. Yes. This is known as the energy balancer, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a quick second here, because I know that. Hold on here. Hold on, I do need to at least double check. Okay, yeah, it is called the energy balancer. Yeah, it's called the energy balancer. That is my mistake. And let's see here. And yeah, that's about it, actually. Let's see, are you finished? Yes, I am just about finished here. Because the energy balancer was in Mega Man 4 on the Game Boy, and also Mega Man 6 on the NES, and Mega Man 7 on consoles as well. The energy balancer is a mainstay within the series. And so we must take the fight to space. And because we took the fight to space in a surprise attack, we now have 4 more Stardroids to take care of. And they're all based on the other planets as well. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. I guess you, for now. This one that looks like a cat is actually called Pluto. Alright. Ow. Let's try and see if I can... Ow. Ow. Okay, not the best starts. Okay, let's try it out. There we go. So, with that upgrade that I bought, it works like the ring boomerang in 4, where you can actually grab items from far ahead, and it comes right back to you. Doesn't matter if it's an extra life, P-chip, or whatever, it will come back to you as long as you fire off a fully charged Mega Arm shot at it. Sorry. Yeah, let's just continue. I had, like, no lives left, though. That's totally fine with me, honestly. Ow! Careful with those things, they really hurt. Like, bumping into them really takes a good chunk of health right off of you. With the energy balancer, what it does... Well, it was described within the shop, but you don't have to automatically switch to that weapon for it to be refilled. You can be with any other weapon, and as long as it's the weapon with the lowest amount of energy left, then itself will be refilled automatically. Right, so let's take care of you. Oh, nope. Mm-mm. Okay, this mini-boss just floats within the air, so using Venus's bubble weapon will make short work of it. 3 of those will be an automatic help. Although the one consequence of this is that it does a weird little arc, like it swoons up, like up and left and right, so you'll have to at least time the bubble bomb for it to be precise, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Not that it's a bad weapon, no. It's just you're gonna have to time your weapon to be more careful. With the other upgrade, it does actually attack enemies over and over again, but instead of it being repeated punches, it's just going to be the arm where it repeatedly pinches. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, because some of the enemies are either too bulky or too tough, or a fully charged Mega Arm basically just takes them down within one hit. But it does actually work on bosses. The repeated attack thing over and over again does work on bosses. But I did want to at least get the one for the items, because it's really useful. Because we don't have anything to lift up these rocks with, but with the arm upgrade, we really don't need to do that. I mean, except with that one part of the stage where it did actually have like a branching pathway. So I'll probably at least come back to that as soon as I have something that can a weapon that can lift rocks with. Seriously, you'd think with that whole thing we'd actually just have Gutsman's weapon, the super arm for that. I know that whistle anywhere. Oh, and look at that, Proto-Man in the flesh. I don't know what that S-pellet thing is called, but but it's just helpful because it refills all of your weapon and health ammo, basically. What I have is not I don't think the boss I'll be fighting is weak to any of the weapons that I have, but I'll just use the Mega Arm anyway. Like, just use the arm anyway, just do so. How Pluto works is that Pluto will shoot energy shots. Oh, there we go. He'll shoot energy shots, and then after a while, he'll just dart around to wall, going up against the ceiling, and then shoot energy shots that hone in onto, and then he'll land onto the floor, and then repeat the same pattern, basically. And yeah, you're actually seeing that Mega Buster arm with the repeated attack thing in action, because it does actually stick to Pluto for a bit. It did stick to Pluto and did some additional damage. It's not a lot of damage, but it does help with fighting bosses. It's a shame it doesn't really work all that much for the more beefier enemies, because if it did, it'd be a bigger godsend than what it is like right now, basically. I'm dying right now. Let's use an E-tank. Because I know for a fact I will not be running out of those anytime soon, nor will I be in any dire financial straits to buy another one. Yeah, there we go. Pluto will be down. A shame what's been going on with Pluto. And with Pluto down, we get ourselves our new weapon. From Pluto. Oh, well, wow, that's actually pretty cool. The Break Dash. Okay, the Break Dash works like this. At first you shoot a few buster shots, but then you actually charge it up, and it's a really good shoulder dash attack. Honestly, I feel like that would have been really cool to actually have as Mega Man's dash attack within Smash Bros. Because it does actually cover a whole lot of distance. Hold on, I can at least you know, yeah, I'll at least show it off for like right here of what I mean by this. Fully charged, and it really goes a lot of distance. Like, the longer that you hold the break dash for, the longer distance you actually go for. I think you're invincible throughout the entirety of the break dash. Up until you just hit the obvious thing like spikes or another wall, basically. Oh, never mind of that whole Mega Buster thing not working on walls or whatever, because it did actually work on that seal robot or whatever. With these rocks, right here, charged up, charge the break dash, and boom. And for our troubles, we get another an E-Tank. So I gained the E-Tank back that I used up within the fight against Pluto. And with what's going on right now with the seal enemy, the Mega Arm actually just does a pinching animation, like it just repeatedly pinches. So the damage done isn't like a whole lot. Because if it did, then that weapon, well, then that upgrade would be pretty busted, honestly. But it really just, it gets the job done. It helps out because the simple fact it does more damage over time, if it does, like if it hooks or whatever, to an enemy or a boss. And then from there, you're able to just do what you need to do, and just takes it down much quicker, instead of having to rely on more charges than usual for either your standard Buster or any other special weapon that you have at the moment. With Uranus' stage, because that's actually a planet, Uranus, you'll have to at least be careful of those moving spikes and what have you. Oh, okay then. Thank you for the E-Tank. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, well, at least I still have 4 E-Tanks, so that's cool. Ow. Like, see right there, that animation was just pinching. Well, I say it again, but might as well just say for emphasis, basically. You don't have to get the whole upgrade for the Mega Arm. You don't have to do that. But it will make getting items and dealing with enemies and bosses a lot easier. It'll make your life a little easier if you plan on using the Mega Arm, basically, for getting weapons and dealing with fights, basically. Oh, another break dash. Getting there. Some weird crystal-looking thing. Meh, I'm pretty sure Dr. Light will at least know what to do with that. Ow. Yeah, right. Jump up. I said jump. There we go. Alright, and deal with these birds right here. They can be annoying because they will hone in on you and shoot projectile shots, and if you get hit with them, then you'll be struck down and you'll go down within the pit and lose a life as a result, and that will be pretty annoying to deal with. Don't really need to get an E-Tank because I already have the max, which is 4. See? Oh, come on with that. Come on. Ooh. Okay, that was tough. That was tight. That was really tight to get across. Oh, ugh. Ugh. Yeah, you just gotta make sure that you really slide underneath the rocks. They don't hurt you, but they push you. And that will be annoying because the simple fact that you'll get yourself hurt, that you'll go into the spikes, which will make you lose life, and that is always just so pleasant to deal with, especially if you're on your last life and you don't feel like tackling the entire stage over again, because that's always fun. Alright, there we go. Okay, since I got the energy balancer, the break dash should have more, is pretty much just filled up. And going by guessing, this is Uranus's weakness. Uranus goes by, or attacks like this. Ow. He throws he jumps up. Ow. He jumps within the air. He jumps up within the air, and it'll shake you up for a little bit. He'll either have a column of rocks come down, which I think is an insta-kill. I'm not entirely sure about that. I actually want to try that out just to see if it really is an insta-kill. Hold on here. I know I shouldn't be reversing a lot, but I kind of just want to look and see if it is an insta-kill with how the boulders are. Is it insta-kill? Yes, it is. Okay, so whenever your anus is shaking the floor like that, do not be in the opposite side of him. Be up close and personal to him, because the moment that he does that, like does 2 short hops and then 1 big hop, that basically means he'll actually just do the insta-kill rock slide thing. 1, and then 2. Ow. 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 But yeah, that's what Uranus basically does. And he'll also throw a rock at you, to which said rock will actually break off into smaller pieces. Ow. Yeah, it does get kind of annoying because the simple fact that every time you try to do the break dash, you'll have to at least have good timing for the break dash, because each time he jumps, and each time the rocks come down, it's going to be pretty difficult to try and do. To land it with those weakness, because your anus is weak to the break dash. There we go. Whew. Just enough break dash to take care of Uranus. And it's pretty difficult to take him on with it, not because the break dash itself is bad, but because of all the jumping and shaking he does with the ground, basically. If you don't want to use the weakness, then just use the Mega Arm, because it's a lot more reliable, and you don't have to worry about going up close and personal. And that's the beauty of it being a longer range weapon, basically. And for our troubles, we get the Deep Digger, which is just the super arm from Mega Man 1, where you just pick up a large rock and chuck it. Dr. Light, I found this crystal on the planet. You better analyze it. Let me see. Well, this crystal seems to be the energy source used by that planet's ancient civilization. With 4 of these, I can make an item that will reduce the energy consumption of your special weapons by half. I assume there are similar crystals like this on other planets too. Collect all 4 crystals and bring them back to lab. Good luck. So with that, you actually have an incentive to go and grab the other crystals within the other stages as well. And because I have something that can lift boulders, I can at least just go back to Pluto's stage and then just get the thing from there. But yeah, with the Deep Digger, it's just the super arm from Mega Man 1, where you see a boulder, you're underneath the boulder, you lift it, and then you chuck the boulder. It is literally just the same exact weapon, except with the small difference of the boulder splitting off into 3 smaller pieces, basically. That's just about the only difference that is worthwhile, or the noteworthy difference from that whole entire thing with the Deep Digger. Alright, there we go. Uranus. Boulder. There we go. And we go down, slide, to prevent ourselves from getting hurt by those falling platforms. And charge up. There we go. Die. Shine. Alright. Go down. And then deliberately die again. Yeah, I just wanted to stick around for this game over screen because I honestly love how the game over screen is. It's dramatic, it's unsettling, it gives you the fact that you screwed up, but you can still rise up, wipe the dust off, and then carry on with the fight to save the Earth from alien robots from outer space. And since we have 2 of the jewels, you don't have to complete the stage to get the jewel. As long as you get the jewel itself, even if you die and have the game over, the game will still count it as you grabbing it. As long as you grab the jewel, then you can just die. That'll be just fine, and get a game over. That is totally fine. Okay. Based on that, who do I have for weakness? Let's see, Break Dash took care of those 2. Let's see, that looks like Saturn, and what do you look like, good sir? What planet do you represent? You represent Jupiter. Okay. Oh, okay. Within this stage, when you're outside of the corridors, gravity is decreased, meaning that when you jump, you'll jump a lot higher. It makes platforming good, because the simple fact that your jumps go higher meaning that when you jump across, your jumps will be wider as well. But you also have to pay attention to make sure that you don't fall within any pits, collide with any enemies that knock you back, which lands you into a pit, like so. And make sure that you do not land into any spike pits. But if it's basically just like going within a water segment into a underwater stage, because of your gravity being decreased, and you can jump a lot higher. Let's go to Venus. Ow. Okay, let's go to Venus. We go to Venus. Shoot the bubble bomb. Thank you. And get a cross. Thank you very much. Oh right, I barely used Mercury's weapon. What Mercury's weapon does, you shoot a blast, and then it takes away the enemy health and gives it back to you. Yep, there we go. The health that you get back is not much, but any amount helps. Let's see, not Uranus, but Pluto. There we go. Oh, Proto Man once again. What are you doing here? Oh, health. That's kind of you. Old brotherly thing to do. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is his only appearance within the Game Boy games, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he shows up to either break down a pathway for you to help you out, or he just gives you items to help heal you along your way. Yeah. There we... Oh, boy. Oh, ow. Come on. Come on. Charge a little bit more. Got it. Whew. Alright. Keep going. Take care of this guy right here. Not too shabby to take care of. And we keep going. With this is ice, which means you being able to stop will take a lot longer to do because it's slippery. Just like that. Which can make platforming quite a pain to do. And especially with pits everywhere, or spike traps. Or especially if you're low on health and you just want to avoid collision damage. I can enunciate. I am a college grad. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Whew. Oh, excuse me. Oh, whew. Okay, I don't think... Oh, right. Yeah, wanted to at least go down there deliberately. Whew. Okay. Woohoo. For a second there, I thought I was going to die within that spike pit, but thank goodness for some good quick sliding. Make an arm, thank you. And we slide and go. We come and go, as we please. And gem number 3, for us, thank you very much. Whew. Okay, mulligan. Mulligan. I call him mulligan. Okay, slide underneath. Oh boy. Ow. Whew. Okay. Alright, even if I do die, at least I'll be at the boss door. At least there is that. And oh, there's ice. That's fun. Ow. Doing that on purpose. Okay. Let's try that again. And I'm going based off of knowledge because going based off the punches for weaknesses because aside from being playable on the Switch, the Mega Man Game Boy games were actually buyable within the Nintendo 3DS, making it the very first time outside of emulation or buying an actual Game Boy cartridge that you're able to actually play these games in full detail. So, ever since I played it within 3DS, I actually played around and saw, oh hey, here's what this particular boss is weak to, blah blah blah. Standard Mega Man logic, rock, paper, scissors, all that stuff. And that's how I knew how Jupiter was weak to Venus's Bubble Bomb. Jupiter attacks like this, he goes around, he shoots a Thunderbolt, to which he's invincible, fires a few sparks, launches down at you, lather, rinse, repeat basically. But just be careful because of the ice that's on the floor, which can make your traction much worse, which can worsen your traction and bump you into either Jupiter's attacks or the bot himself. And for our troubles, we get the Electric Shock. Electric Shock works like this. You fire the B button or whatever, and then you jump up with a small bolt of electricity that goes off, but it doesn't really last all that long. So now we have 3 out of 4 gems, and now we will be going off against the final star droid, Saturn. Okay, and gotcha. Alright, so I at least got something. Okay, 0.5. This means the gravity is halved, meaning your jumps will be higher. 2G, meaning your jumps will be much lower because gravity is heavier. Like gravity has become stronger, essentially. Come on. No, I got this. And no rush jet either. Oh boy. Okay, run. No. Running start. Okay, good. And the last gem. Gotcha. Alright, and let's just kill ourselves. The moment you get something, start to axe yourself because you already got what you wanted. I hope no one takes this clip and puts it out of context. That would be horrible for YouTube standards. And because of that, we got all 4 gems. So let's see what Dr. Light has in store for us for a potential item. Running start. Wow, I got that done the first time. Alright, instead of going to continue on with the stage, let's go back to stage select. Oh, right. If you can, by pressing the B button, you can actually go down to the 2 main modes of stage select, which takes place on Earth with half of the star droids, and then the other half takes place in their respective planets. And let's go back to Dr. Light. Oh, Mega Man, did you bring back the few chips? And with this will be our final necessity item. This power generator was made from the 4 crystals you brought back. The power generator will reduce the amount of energy your special weapons use by half. And it's completely free for this, just on the crystals. So let's use it. Nice. Alright, and I am officially finished. With getting the crystals, you don't have to beat the stage. As long as you have the right weapon that can be used for each of the Stardroids, then you'll be completely fine. But with getting it, I feel like the main weapon you have to at least get first, well, 2 of them, are Uranus's Deep Digger and Pluto's Break Dash. Because the simple fact that within Pluto's stage, or Uranus's stage, or I think it was Jupiter's stage? Yeah, one of the stages basically requires the Break Dash to access it, and then another one requires the Deep Digger to access. And so you really just need to make sure that you have 2 of those weapons on you available basically. That's the only mandatory requirement. Other than that, you can flat out just die and get a game over after you get the gems. And the game will register it as you got the gems. You can go back to Dr. Light's shop and then get the power generator. And the power generator reduces consumption of energy from your special weapons by half, which is a really beneficial thing. Like, just in case if you wanted to go hog wild with using special weapons within a stage, other than using it for a boss weakness, then you're more than free to do so. Ugh. Ow. Oh boy. Okay, let's just wait a bit. There we go. Whew. Gotta stop doing that. Whew, alright. Alright, Eddie, what do you have? Oh, that is much needed. Much appreciated. Alright, let's go up, and we will deal with more enemies and the last Stardroid. Okay, just have to be careful with the 0.5G and 2G for gravity, because it's an obvious death trap. There we go. Whew. Oh, yeah, I was a bit too high for the Mega Arm to have it re-registered as it going towards an enemy. The thing with the Mega Arm is that it doesn't home after enemies. It's not really a homing missile attack. It's more of a straightforward shot. So you have to be within the same plane of view as your enemy, basically. Like, if it did home in on enemies on the first try or whatever, then it would make it pretty busted. And I'm going to take a whack, thinking... Jupiter, no. Pluto, no. Uranus, definitely not. It's pretty worthless. Mercury, maybe. Venus, not really. I already used that on Jupiter. Mars? Either Mars or Neptune. Maybe Neptune for weakness for against Saturn. Ugh. Okay, no. Okay. Mars, maybe. With how Saturn attacks, he'll actually go from either end of the arena, use his ring to suck you in, or he'll jump up within the air, freeze you within place, and then shoot a circular wave of energy shots at you. Or he'll toss his ring within the air, and then he'll slide underneath you. To which you will have to make sure to dodge both the ring and Saturn's slide dash. Alright. And there. Oh boy. There we go. Whew. Okay. Now let's see what our final special weapon will be. Right. Oh. Okay, so Black Hole just works exactly like it. And we got the Rush Jet. Jet works the same exact way from 4 and onwards, where Rush will appear, he just goes in that set path, but you can guide him to go up and down. To save on weapon ammo, you have to make sure to keep on jumping while you're using Jet. Because the more energy used onto it without jumping will deplete it much quicker. Alright. And we go to Terra, the man himself. I finally destroyed all the space stations. You fool, Mega Man. You have meddled with my plan for the last time. We could have created a new world for all robots. How can I face my master now? I must redeem myself by blowing you to pieces. Oh boy, not the best pose to use there, Terra, but... Yep, there we go. With Terra, his weakness is pretty standard. The Deep Digger because of all the rocks that are there. So you just need to make sure that you don't miss. And then Terra will actually just launch this this ring attack, basically, where it will freeze you within place. I can't really slide underneath it. I thought I could, but not the case. But the Deep Digger actually has an added benefit that I didn't realize. You could still jump and also slide with it underneath your hand while holding it. That's pretty cool. And then if Terra freezes you, then he'll actually just shoot a little laser that goes up and down and then hits you and then just leaves, basically. And it looks like we actually have our final weapon for a special weapon, basically. You got Spark Chaser. So it kind of works like this. You shoot the weapon, and then you yourself move, to which the Spark Chaser will move for you within the same direction. Like you go left, Chaser goes left. Left, right, up, all that noise. But that should be about finished. We took care of all... Yeah, I should have defeated all the Stardroids. Yeah, so what's up with that? What is that star? Yeah, what is that thing? Hold on, I can't really make it good. Fuck. Yeah. Yep. Wily. Ugh. Is he behind this? Yeah, he pretty much says as soon as I saw Wily, yep, it was him. Oops. Wait, what are you saying oops for? You didn't know this. This was a good twist out of nowhere, but if you're a Mega Man veteran, then yeah. Hit the Jets Rush, let's go. Yeah, it's just gonna be Wily. kind of a shame, honestly. I really thought it would not be Wily, but... But before we take the fight to Wily, we will have to traverse space to get to Wily, and within this shoot-'em-up stage, or shmup, as they say for shorthand. Rush can shoot, and also have a turret shot, but the asteroids themselves are invincible and impervious to any damage whatsoever. So let's just deal with these enemies right here that will... Yeah, that'll just go towards you. Like, they don't really home in on you, but they'll just flat out follow you, basically. And that can get annoying if you're low on health and low on lives. Although with this stage, I really love the music. Like, it gives off the obviousness of space exploration, and the way how it's composed is really good. Like, it's a really good song within the game. It's a shame there aren't any more shmup stages that you can flat out just play within for Mega Man, because it makes the most sense. Oh, and also we just got to dodge a laser. Thank goodness it doesn't kill you, it just takes a lot of health away. And now we fight a Wily star thing. Yeah, it's a Wily space station, basically. The Wily space station will shoot missiles and then a giant laser, to which you'll have to dodge. And the moment that it keeps the mouth open, it will flat out just... the mouth will remain vulnerable to damage, as that is the only way you can damage it. But it's best to damage it after it shoots the giant laser, due to the simple fact that you can't shoot it before it shoots the laser. You obviously can't shoot it while it is shooting the laser. So you're gonna have to wait, be patient, and then take your shots. One more. There we go. Okay. I know... Well, I think I'll end things right here for now. For Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy. Because the simple fact, we took down the rest of the Stardroids, we took down Terra himself, got more special weapons, we got the Power Balancer, the much needed upgrades for the Mega Arm, which allows us to attack enemies and bosses repeatedly, as well as grab items from a floor with a fully charged Mega Arm Fist Shot, the Energy Balancer, which recharges in a weapon's lowest special energy amount left, and the Power Generator, where the amount of energy used by special weapons is halved automatically. Which is a great benefit, because the simple fact you can just go a bit hog wild, and since this is Wily, yeah, this is going to be an obvious boss rematch, and having weapon energy that is automatically halved or reduced from its original amount that will be used for boss refights, that is an excellent tool on our side to help us out, because I won't have to worry as much for weapon usage and whatnot and whatever, and then instantly switching back and forth. No. Really happy I got all of this done. And I have 3 spare E-Tinks to my name. Oh wait, okay. Nope, wrong button. Okay, so we'll create a save point over here. Perfect. So, next time within Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy, I shall be taking on Dr. Wily and his heinous plots, and then taking him down one last time for the Game Boy iterations through the Game Boy run for Mega Man 5. This has been FODV93,